Gutenberg style press, we're talking like what, 1600s. But before that, book publishing and printing started in the 1400s. And steadily over the centuries until the 1800s, sort of got slowly faster. But it was mostly hand operated presses. In 1800, they're doing about 480 pages per hour in a Stanhope press.
Whoa.
But in the next 20 years, basically steam powered presses are invented, in which this radically increases the speed of production. By 1818, less than 20 years later, we have 2,400 pages per hour. So that's nearly 5x production, but these are also manufacturing equipment, so they can scale much more, right? So if you look at book production, the 18th century, right before this happens, there's about a billion books output. And I can share some of the sources and stuff. But after that, it basically just keeps increasing and increases even more. And so throughout the 1800s, there's just huge explosion of like spreading ideas through books. A lot of what we think of book publishing now is like individual authors, but the start of book publishing is often through what's called trades, right? And we still have this word like trade books, but back then they really were trades, right? So you'd have the engineering discipline and they'd organize around a trade to basically create and share like textbooks, standardized education among people, spread information among that discipline. Lawyers had similar things, education had similar things, etc. And so a lot of the early days of book publishing is around this sort of need at an industry-wide level, less so sort of like individual author produces for mass audience.
Is that closer to like a textbook or a magazine?
Yeah, I think there was a mix of many things, but essentially I think the thing worth taking away is that it was organized around trades.